Okay, go ahead. There you are.
I hit it, but I'm not hearing anything.
Do it again.
Okay.
Welcome to Love and Miracles with Dorothy Lee Donahue. Every second of every day, millions of people all over this great planet of ours cry out in desperation for love and or miracles. And the truly sad thing is that they don't realize the amazing truth that the love and the miracles they are seeking are not only all around them and us, they are inside all of us. For over 50 years, Dorothy's life, pleasure, work, and mission has been to help people remember that they are the co-creators of the world they live in, and they are co-conspirators with the universe. As a spiritual counselor, transformational teacher, and energy healer, Dorothy continues to help people all over the world awaken to the truth of who they are, accelerate their journey on this path through their karma, and activate the gifts they have come with to fulfill their mission during this time on Earth to its fullest. To learn more about Dorothy, visit DorothyDonahue.com. And now, it's time to consciously co-create love and miracles with your host, Dorothy Lee Donahue.
Hi. I am Dorothy Lee Donahue, and I'm so happy to be here with you today on the Cool Change Radio Network. My thoughts are that it is only through consciously loving and forgiving ourselves first that we can begin co-creating miracles in our lives and in the lives of those we love. One of the major focuses of my mission and purpose is to prepare people for the shift. I do this through private sessions and through my Energetic Alchemy course, which I've been teaching locally and internationally for years now. However, one of the things I love most is doing this show and bringing to you the most interesting and awesome people I know who are doing their very best to become the change they wish to see in the world. My guest today is the extraordinary Raspin Stewart, a singer that sings to your soul, a music guru who makes you think. Raspin is an amazing singer and songwriter who's been described in recent reviews as a force of nature. His amazing We Do What We Can Do CD is a revelation. This CD can be heard at Starbucks nationwide on the in-store AirPlay. Critics have said about Raspin's songwriting, his songs place a premium on intelligent lyricism, demonstrating a clear and almost writerly, as in print, sensitivity, an all-original catalog that bears an eye-opening, ear-opening blend of influences. The songs are perfectly suited to such environments as Los Angeles and New York, reflecting diverse cross-cultural songwriting and performing, having a life outside of what could be contemporary, acoustic, folk, pop, jazz, R&B, even sprinkled with a touch of gospel. It's all in the music and is created out of a spontaneous energy that is very much Raspin stylized, original vocal and performances trademark. Raspin's performances deliver such a transformative experience, evoking so many exquisitely useful sensory impulses. Raspin, you are truly amazing. Welcome to Love and Miracles.
Dorothy, thank you for having me today. You are truly a wonderful blessing.
Thank you. You are too. There's so much to talk about with you. I don't know where to begin, but let's just try starting at the beginning. Before embracing your passion, singing and writing songs, you had another very successful career. How did you shift from that to this? Tell us a little bit.
Uh, I'm going to take you farther back.
Okay.
The music is something that's been part of my life since I've probably been, 10.
Wow.
It was something that I knew I always had in me, and there was a fulfillment that needed to be filled and a creativeness that kept me moving towards the direction of music. As most artists learn other people's songs, I never did that. I sat down at the guitar and I wrote my first song after learning a D and a G chord.
How old were you then?
About
10?
10,
Wow.
10 years old. And when I was 17, I moved out here for music. And right around the age of 22, I had an idea for a magazine called On the Boulevard Ventura, which covered all of Ventura Boulevard. And I couldn't even pay my rent at that time. And all my friends would say, "You can't start a magazine?" You know, and I said, "Well, why can't I start a magazine?" I didn't even think that I couldn't start a magazine. And I proceeded, and within a month, I had my first issue.
Good for you.
And that took me 28 years later when I woke up one day and I said, it's time now to begin my musical journey. And that is exactly what I did. And a lot in between that 28 years of meeting wonderful people in the community. And actually, at one time, I had 5 publications during that period of 28 years.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. So tell me, what was your first song? What was it about?
You know, I remember the name of it was called Rotunda. But it was again about self-improvement and harmony and thoughts that were in my head. My songs are mostly that way. I do write. I either write very, thought-provoking songs, or I write the blues, or
Right.
personal misery, of course.
Well, you write beautiful songs, and what I love so much about your music, you remind me of me. You can't be put in a box.
No.
You just cover it all, and you really are a force of nature. Your songs make people feel things, and that's very, very important because we've been programmed as human beings to push down our feelings. We're taught at a very early age to not cry, to not feel, and this is what causes dis-ease in the body. So listening to you is truly a great adventure, and it takes people where they need to go. Have you always written that way?
I have. I've always
That's-
felt myself as a channel through the divinity with my songs. When I was younger, people would go, "What is he talking about? He doesn't write his songs. The divinity writes his songs, and he's a channel. He's only 20-some years old, you know?" And but that is what happens is they kind of come out of me when the time is right. I don't write a song finds me, and then boom, the next thing we know, we have a song that I become, and I start to sing it.
I think that's awesome. And what is really awesome, I would take my hat off to you if I had one on as nice as yours, but you got your music into Starbucks. How did that happen? You mentioned a little earlier that it might be divinely inspired.
Well, again, everything in my life is a totality of the divinity, as it is in your life, and as it is in
Yes.
everyone's life. The CD that I have out now was a CD that I made in 1998. That CD was put into my storage garage because in no way could I ever do a music career because I was running, magazines at the time. But I did record that record because there was a calling to record it. There it sat for 12, 13 years.
Wow.
And one of my clients named Linda Bennett found out I had a CD and said, "Oh, may I have one of your CDs?" So I went into storage and got a box of CDs out, which opened that box the first time in years. And the next thing I know, she calls me up and says, "You just were picked as a featured artist as best songwriter for a movie channel."
Wow.
And I thought, "Oh, this is fantastic." So as I was coming down with the magazine and saying, "Okay, this is time to move into music," another client of mine said to me, "I want you to contact my sister, who you know real well. She works at Starbucks in Los Angeles, and I want you to ask her who you should send your music to."
Wow.
So she gave me the name of the person, and she said, here's the name. You're on your own. Send him your CD. And I did send him my CD, and the next thing I know, we were talking on the phone, and he said that it was a very relevant CD, and he loved my voice, and that it was different from other things that he heard. And he said, I'll be sending you a contract, and we'll be playing your music in the stores.
Wow, that is so awesome. I have a lot of very talented friends and artists, and they've tried everything to get their music and their artwork and their stuff into Starbucks, and they couldn't get a foot in the door. But you are very, very unique, and I'm sure that it was part of your divine plan. We all have one, and it's so good to see you living your dream. What is your favorite song?
On my CD?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have no favorite song. All my children are special.
That's a good answer. I like that. So we're going to break for a commercial, but when we come back, would you sing a song for us?
I will sing you a song. I'd be happy to.
Good. So which one are you going to sing?
I don't know till I hit that first note.
Oh, that is awesome. I love the title of your album, We Do What We Do.
We do.
And we certainly do. And I have clients who tell me, I know I need to change, but I'm going to do this just as long as I need to keep on doing it.
And after your commercial, I'll tell you what that title means to me.
Yes, I want to know because it's an important thing. I like it. We do what we do. So we'll be right back with more with Raspin Stewart in just a moment. In the meantime, if you have a habit you want to change, and if you're ready, willing to change yourself so you can help change the world, we just might have the answer for you. So stay tuned. This is the Love and Miracles Show on Cool Change Radio, and we're broadcasting live from Freddie Siegel Studios. Thank you, Freddie, and thanks to all who support this network. I am Dorothy Lee Donahue, and we'll be right back.
Today, experience The Quick Fix, a simple process for positive change. Written by Bradley Quick, author, producer, motivational speaker, and host of the award-winning radio talk show, The Quick Fix with Bradley Quick on CoolChangeRadio.com. Bradley's passion for life is evident in his book, written so you can experience health, find your purpose, and have more effective relationships. Beating insurmountable odds, overcoming death, and being paralyzed, Bradley fought his way back so he could help you conquer your struggles. Experience increased health, vitality, passion, and purpose in your life right now with The Quick Fix, and read about Bradley's courage, ambition, and determination to live. Whether the issue is your thoughts, your physical body, or you just want to feel better and be happy, The Quick Fix, a simple process for positive change, will change your life. For only $19.95 plus shipping and handling. Take positive action now and receive a free guided meditation CD with your order. That's a $20 value free with your order today. Go to BradleyQuick.com. That's BradleyQuick.com. Take control and begin feeling better now. Get the book and free CD now at BradleyQuick.com.
Have you been to years of counseling and therapy only to realize that you're pretty much the same? If you're tired of reliving old patterns and convincing yourself that you're changing each time when you're really not, I've got someone that can definitely help. Meet my buddy Dr. Kevin Fleming of Gray Matters International. He's got some innovative coaching solutions just for you. He's a former neuropsychologist turned life coach for the purpose of helping you better your life through science and personal coaching. It's always better to have a coach. Just ask your favorite star athlete or executive. They'll tell you getting coached will take you to the next level and beyond. Dr. Kevin Fleming today. Call him at 877-606-6161. That's 877-606-6161 for a free consultation. He's on the phone for you at 877-606-6161 for your free consultation. My buddy Dr. Kevin Fleming.
Welcome back. For those of you just joining us on CoolChangeRadio.com, Facebook.com, or BradleyQuick.com, you're listening to the Love and Miracles Show. Your home for self-improvement and a place for positive change. I'm Dorothy Lee Donahue, and I'm right here, right now, to help assist you in becoming the change you wish to see in the world. I'd like to give a great big thanks to Fred Siegel for making this show and all of the other shows on CoolChangeRadio.com possible. Before we get back to Raspin, I want to share with you a wondrous product that has helped me and many others in getting younger and healthier. I personally became aware of fibroblast growth factor when a dear invalid friend of mine, Jonathan, who attended many of my classes, gave me some very exciting news that after years of vertigo, imbalance, disorientation, and low physical energy, he amazingly no longer needed his walking stick. And this after only 2 weeks of taking a whole food product called Laminine. His case is one of so many in which very poor health has done a reversal in response to a whole growth hormone called Laminine. And your key to your own perfect health awaits inside of you. Are you ready to discover it? Perfect health is not impossible to find. A healthy new you is on its way, and it starts with Laminine. If you'd like to know more about the amazing, marvelous effects of Laminine, feel free to contact my friend Jonathan at 818-462-6782. Or send an email to trylaminine now. That's try, Laminine now at gmail.com. It really helped me when I broke my wrist. I was out of the cast in 5 weeks instead of the 9 weeks that had been predicted. So do yourself a favor and call Jonathan at 818-462-6782. Okay, Raspin, your CD, We Do What We Have to Do. What does the album title mean to you?
We do what we do. What it means to me is, the subtitle is When 1,000,000 to 1 slaps you across the face. What are you going to do? What that means to me and what I wrote it for was I was at a point in my life where I got very ill and I didn't know if I was going to come back. And we do what we have to do to survive. We do what we have to do to keep going. We believe, we trust. And we can apply this to almost anything in life, financially, spiritually, health-wise, emotional-wise. We do what we do to have to get to where we have to get. We have to do that honestly, though.
We can do that, and I ask everybody to take hope and put it in a box and bury it in the backyard and replace it with faith and trust, because there is a divine plan, and we are so supported by what I call my invisible friends. We're so supported, and we have the universe really rooting for us. So would you please share one of your beautiful songs with us?
I will. And this song is a song that I find sometimes when I get lost, because through all the years of my divine order and perfect works in harmony, I have to practice and always remember that I do need to trust and that everything will come to where it needs to be, and everything is always exactly how it should be.
It is. There's a great gift in everything.
This is called Somewhere in Time. Well, I've been flying solo for so long now. Don't know if I'm lost or if I'm found. In the roads we travel and the dreams we dream now. And the truth of it is what it seems now. And somewhere in time you'll find what you're after. There's always an answer. The world keeps spinning faster these days. These days. Well, on this journey, on the road to kingdom come, If you follow your heart, the battle's won. Some cry for Christ, some cry for younger years or longer years. Let your tears, your fears disappear. And somewhere in time, you'll find what you're after. There's always an answer. The world keeps spinning faster and faster these days. These days. Well, I've been flying so low for so long now. Don't know if I'm lost or if I'm found. And the roads we travel and the dreams we dream now. And the truth of it isn't what it seems now. And somewhere within time, you'll find what you're after. There's always an answer. The world keeps spinning faster and faster these days. These days. Well, I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna fly away.
Wow, that was awesome. I would like to ask our listeners to find Raspin on Facebook.com and become his friend. That is, you're going to find him as Raspin Music, Raspin. And if you'd like to have this beautiful man entertain at a party or some event you're putting on, you can contact him at raspin.com, Raspin.com. Raspin, you're performing all over the place. What's coming up for you?
Well, what is coming up? I'll be at Kulak's Woodshed on the 28th of the month.
Where's that?
North Hollywood.
Okay.
I will be at the Coffee Gallery backstage August 17th, I believe. That's going to be a very special show because when I started only about a little over 2.5 years ago, I spent over a year going every Friday and Sunday to their open mic, cutting my teeth, learning how to perform in front of people. Because when I started, I was petrified. I didn't know if I could do it. But but unless you don't do it, you're never going to know.
That's for sure.
So
I know how that feels when I first started this show. And as you see, there are 3 monitors here, and I get to work the whole thing. And I was petrified. Yeah. I wasn't petrified about talking or delivering a message, but it was the technical stuff that petrified
that always
me.
gets you. I always get, I pace like a panther right before a show, every show. I was out in Westlake Village at the Spiritual Living Center, which I love.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I played for a lot of people. And somebody says, "Are you nervous?" And I said, "I'm nervous if I play for 2,000 people or 2 people. But once you hit that stage, something happens and there's a whole new something that comes out."
Well, what comes out, as I just observed, when you hit that first note, you connect in a way with Source that's just amazing. It's like I can just see you connecting, and you're pretty connected while we're just talking and having a good conversation, but there's something about touching that first note and you just get right in alignment. I love that. I really do. So our fans can find you right at Raspin.com, and you announce your events there.
Yeah, Raspin.com and Facebook. I'm on Facebook.
Right.
I've been doing these. They're called meditational house concerts with a woman friend of mine by the name of Deborah Delahanty. She plays a Native American flute.
Wow.
So we start off our evening with meditation with her flute, which is gorgeous, just gorgeous. She's becoming quite famous for her flute playing in meditation seminars.
When's your next one?
You know, I don't have my calendar in front of me, or I would tell you.
All right. Well,
And
we can
usually,
get on a mailing list, can't we?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Yeah, you can. And I'm also available at Raspin Stewart, Stuwart at AOL, if you want to reach me that way.
Okay, through email. That's
or call
great.
you.
Or call me,
You know,
right.
You know how to get a hold of me now.
Well, I used to till I watered my phone today. But I'm sure that if they will call me at 858-349-8952 or email me at loveandmiracles@gmail.com, we'll get you hooked up with Raspin. I am on his mailing list, and unfortunately, I've had conflicts when you've done your latest performances, but I am going to make sure that I'm going to get to the next
Well,
one.
you know, the mountain came to you, Dorothy.
That's right. This is great. I have my own private little wondrous performance
The
here.
studio is so fantastic. It's cozy and welcoming. It's like I've been here a million times.
Well, Bradley Quick, our producer, has done an incredible job. And we're going to take a short break in just a moment. But when we come back, I'd like for you to sing another song. That just took me to such a beautiful place, and I'm sure our listeners went there with us. So when we come back, will you sing for us again?
Absolutely.
Great.
I'm all yours.
Thank you. Thanks for listening, and please join me every Tuesday at 2 p.m. for more Love and Miracles right here at Cool Change Radio, your home for self-improvement and a place to reshape your vision of what's possible. You can contact me and at loveandmiracles@gmail.com. That's loveandmiracles@gmail.com.
Today, experience The Quick Fix, a simple process for positive change. Written by Bradley Quick, author, producer, motivational speaker, and host of the award-winning radio talk show, The Quick Fix with Bradley Quick on CoolChangeRadio.com. Bradley's passion for life is evident in his book, written so you can experience health, find your purpose, and have more effective relationships. Beating insurmountable odds, overcoming death, and being paralyzed, Bradley fought his way back so he could help you conquer your struggles. Experience increased health, vitality, passion, and purpose in your life right now with The Quick Fix, and read about Bradley's courage, ambition, and determination to live. Whether the issue is your thoughts, your physical body, or you just want to feel better and be happy, The Quick Fix, a simple process for positive change, will change your life. For only $19.95 plus shipping and handling. Take positive action now and receive a free guided meditation CD with your order. That's a $20 value free with your order today. Go to BradleyQuick.com. That's BradleyQuick.com. Take control and begin feeling better now. Get the book and free CD now at BradleyQuick.com.
I'm Melody Beattie, author of Codependent No More. 7 times more Americans have hepatitis C than AIDS. I'm one of them. If you're one of the millions of Americans with hepatitis C and your doctors are treating you with interferon, then you're clearly aware of how your life has been turned horribly upside down. Backed by huge pharmaceutical monies, the medical community swears there's only one dangerous, disabling way to battle this silent killer. It's not true. There are alternatives, and they work. Triumph Over Hepatitis C is a book written by best-selling
I love
author
the,
Lloyd Wright, who fully recovered from this frightening disease. Lloyd is helping others to take charge of their lives and fight for their body's freedom from this crippling illness. His program is working for me. Call the people at Hepatitis C Free now at 866-HEP-C-FREE. That's 866-HEP-C-FREE. Don't become another medical statistic. Find out the truth about hepatitis C and get your life back.
Get your copy of Triumph Over Hepatitis C at Barnes & Noble and at hepatitiscfree.com. Call 866-HEP-C-FREE.
Welcome back. You're listening to Cool Change Radio, your home for self-improvement and a place to find your passion and purpose. I'm Dorothy Lee Donahue, and we're right here, right now, to provide you with alternative solutions to the issues in your life. And make a note, you can listen to this show again or to hundreds of hours of other self-discovery content anytime you want by simply going to the archives at bradleyquick.com and our energeticalchemy.com. And for those of you listening, if you'd like an opportunity to find your special gifts and to become fully awakened, activated, and accelerated, and totally prepared for the shift of the ages, I teach my Energetic Alchemy and Reiki Mastery workshop on most weekends. Energize and heal your life and manifest with intention and purpose now. To sign up or for more information, visit energeticalchemy.com or call me at 858-349-8952. And if you'd like to host the course anywhere in the world, call me and let us arrange this in your city. Raspin, your music is for real people trying to live authentic lives, dealing with real stuff. And those of us who listen to your songs get wonderful messages. You make us feel our feelings, and this is such a wonderful thing. Would you sing another one of your favorite songs for us?
I will sing you another song, and I'm going to sing you something that is not everything in life is spiritual because it's all part of the totality.
Right.
So what I try to do is I try to mix my my thought-provoking songs about life mixed with a little. I call it little nasty blues stuff because you got to have a little mix in life. You can't always be thinking, you got to, So this is
everything is spiritual, even those little nasty things we do. They take us and help us become who we came here to be.
But this is a good nasty.
Good.
Nasty might be eating too much strawberry cheesecake late at 3 in the morning,
It might be.
So this song is a song that Starbucks played, and it's called Rumblin' and Tumblin'.
Wonderful.
Well, catfish are jumping. Well, it's an impossibility. Somebody's been rumbling and tumbling in my backseat. You tell me lies, come on and hold me tight. And we go rumbling, tumbling, rumbling, tumbling. Rumbling, tumbling, rumbling, tumbling, oh. Rumbling, tumbling, rumbling, tumbling, why get you through the night? Whatever gets you through the night. Well, book us at the tax man. What do? I sold my new car, still got no revenue. Somebody loves you, but who knows who? Rumbling, tumbling, rumbling, tumbling, oh yeah. Rumbling, tumbling, rumbling, tumbling, just the way I like it. Rumbling, tumbling, rumbling, tumbling, wah. Get you through the night. Whatever gets you through the night. Skiddy wow, 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 wow. Rio. And do it, boy. Skiddy to papi. Skiddy to popo. Skiddy to body, you counting on me through the night. whatever gets you through the night. From neoclassic to the Berlin Wall, where cities will crumble, legends will fall, and lost and lonely without a trace. Rumbling, tumbling, rumbling, tumbling. Oh, come on, Dorothy. Rumbling, tumbling, yes, that's it. Rumbling, tumbling, what gets you through the night? Whatever gets you through the night. Rumbling, tumbling, rumbling through the night.
Wow. What can I say? It's so hard for me to believe that you haven't been doing this, performing all of your life.
Nope.
In just a couple of years, you went from very successful magazines to very successful music. Getting your music placed at Starbucks, as I said before, that's quite an achievement. And you've done it just in the first couple of years of your music career.
Yeah, that's good. But you know what I really, really, really love?
What's that?
I thank the divinity every day for the Starbucks. I love the connection with the people.
Yes,
I love the live stuff is what really turns me on. I love to be able to talk about divine order. I love to be able to talk about real life and the fears that we have and not be afraid of them, feel them, explore them, caress them, because some people can't even feel.
No, as I said before, we've been taught to not feel.
Right.
We really have. And I've seen many people make their transition because they pushed down so much of their feelings. And I've actually seen some people live to be 93 without feeling their feelings.
Right, yeah.
And I've learned to embrace mine and to see the good in everything. When I broke my wrist and I was on a cruise ship at the time, and the doctor insisted that he was going to helicopter me at my expense to Mexico City, and it was going to cost thousands of dollars and thousands of dollars for surgery. And I said, "You're not the boss of me. I refuse to go," which set me up for being on a cruise ship for 4 days without any pain medication.
Oh, wow.
But what I did was began instantly to look for the divinity within this situation. And I discovered so many beautiful things. One was how out of balance I was. And I had a conversation with a young man last week who told me about a study that if we are forced to use our less predominant side, we become smarter. And I'm more in balance, and I trust that I'm smarter too. But I've learned that I don't need to learn through pain anymore. But I do know that it was all in divine order. It was a pretty amazing experience. And in the past, I had a PhD in victimhood and a master's in pity me. But now I have torn those up and thrown them away, and I just have a PhD in alignment. And you're aligned, and your music is aligned, and we're so lucky to have you. So how do our friends, our listeners, get copies of your work?
They can go to my website and buy it. They can download it from iTunes.
Wow, great.
They can get it from Reverb Nation. I think iTunes and Reverb Nation and my website is good.
That is wonderful. iTunes is great, isn't it?
I love iTunes. I have a new CD I'm working on called King of Fools.
Oh, wow.
And in one of the...
I think I was married to him.
Oh, my God. Well, I love the... I love this song. I have another song on this record called Smoke the Hookah.
Yeah, I like that.
We're doing a reproducing of it. Bo Astrup and Steve Reed. Steve was with the Rippingtons and Supertramp, and they're producing it's called a no-ho tribal sound. And
NoHo Tribal Sound. Is that for North Hollywood?
I think it is, because we are all from kind of North Hollywood in the Valley area.
We're sitting right in the middle of North Hollywood in this wonderful station.
So I've heard it, and I've heard what they've done so far, and on the background vocals, what I really love is all the people I've met along the way in the last 2 years from the open mics. I invited them to come in the studio and sing the chorus with me, which is Smoke the Hookah and Dance. And I felt like we were recording We Are the World.
How
and
awesome.
And the song is a pretty political song. It's about the repression of the people in the world. And no matter how much the people are being pushed down, our spirits join together and not allow that to happen. And we keep moving, and we keep dancing, and we keep becoming part of the totality together.
Well, you say that is a song of the 60s, and what I believe is it is the song of now, because more people now are coming together than ever before. It's really interesting to see what we're not shown on the news media.
Oh, absolutely.
All of the people coming together and standing up for themselves all over the world. So this is more appropriate now than ever before. And when we come back, I'd like to end the show with that song, because it's one of my favorites. It really is. We are so blessed today to have with us the amazing, the awesome, the one and only Raspin Stewart. So do yourself a favor and check him out at raspin.com and get your copies of his music. Stay with us. You're in the right place here at Cool Change Radio, your home for self-improvement on this solutions-oriented network. When we come back, we will share more of Raspin's amazing voice and music. I'm Dorothy Lee Donahue, and we will be right back after this break. Thanks for being here.
Today, experience The Quick Fix, a simple process for positive change. Written by Bradley Quick, author, producer, motivational speaker, and host of the award-winning radio talk show, The Quick Fix with Bradley Quick on CoolChangeRadio.com. Bradley's passion for life is evident in his book, written so you can experience health, find your purpose, and have more effective relationships. Beating insurmountable odds, overcoming death, and being paralyzed, Bradley fought his way back so he could help you conquer your struggles. Experience increased health, vitality, passion, and purpose in your life right now with The Quick Fix, and read about Bradley's courage, ambition, and determination to live. Whether the issue is your thoughts, your physical body, or you just want to feel better and be happy, The Quick Fix, a simple process for positive change, will change your life. For only $19.95 plus shipping and handling. Take positive action now and receive a free guided meditation CD with your order. That's a $20 value free with your order today. Go to BradleyQuick.com. That's BradleyQuick.com. Take control and begin feeling better now. Get the book and free CD now at BradleyQuick.com.
Have you been to years of counseling and therapy only to realize that you're pretty much the same? If you're tired of reliving old patterns and convincing yourself that you're changing each time when you're really not, I've got someone that can definitely help. Meet my buddy Dr. Kevin Fleming of Gray Matters International. He's got some innovative coaching solutions just for you. He's a former neuropsychologist turned life coach for the purpose of helping you better your life through science and personal coaching. It's always better to have a coach. Just ask your favorite star athlete or executive. They'll tell you getting coached will take you to the next level and beyond. Dr. Kevin Fleming today. Call him at 877-606-6161. That's 877-606-6161 for a free consultation. He's on the phone for you at 877-606-6161 for your free consultation. My buddy Dr. Kevin Fleming.
Wow. This has been so much fun, and this is our last segment. It's hard to believe that the hour's almost up. Thanks to all of you joining us on CoolChangeRadio.com, Facebook.com, and BradleyQuick.com. And don't forget to tune in every Monday through Friday at 12 to 1 p.m. for Bradley Quick's awesome show, The Quick Fix. And be sure to order his life-changing book, The Quick Fix, a simple process for positive change. I am so happy to be here with the fabulous Raspin Stewart. And before we close with a wonderful song, I want to share with all of you parents out there this exciting news from my very good friend and multi-talented genius, Shadow Stevens. Listen to these words. He would not be beat by forces too fierce for man, woman, or beast. As the going got tougher, his courage increased. It's a little story with a big message, a message that speaks to children of all ages. It's about believing in yourself, overcoming obstacles, and never giving up. It's been called a masterpiece, one of the finest children's books ever written, and a true children's classic. Shadow Stevens has been called Dr. Seuss for the 21st century. His big little book, The Big Galoot, is a story about bullying. Bullying has become an American epidemic, and The Big Galoot talks about it in a way that will touch the heart of a child of 4 and a grandfather of 104. It's the story of a little boy with size 42 hands, the biggest hands anyone has ever seen, and the kids laugh at him. Then the laughter turns mean. They mock him and trip him and much worse, but throughout it all, Warren Galoot says, "I'm a Galoot, but I have good luck. You can't get me down. I never give up." A second grader named Chandler said, "I thought it was the best funny book I've ever seen in my life," and we agree. Whoopi Goldberg said, "This is a great story. Bravo, Shadow." The Big Galoot is available now as an ebook exclusively on the Kindle Fire on Amazon for only $3.98. I strongly urge you to get it for your children, your children's children, or as a gift to yourself. It's a message that speaks to all of us. Have good luck. Never give up. Go to Amazon.com and search for The Big Galoot by Shadow Stevens. Raspin, you're truly a musical genius.
Thank you.
And your messages are of the utmost importance during this time of planetary shift. I'm so grateful that you showed up here today, and I'd like for you to sing that wonderful song we just spoke about, and let's change some lives.
Okie doke. Thank you for having me. You are charming, and you just push love out of your body. It's wonderful. The song you're speaking of is called "Smoke the Hookah." It is about the peace pipe of life. It's about coming together as human beings on this planet and sticking together and loving one another and uniting together as people. Because when you unite, we're very powerful.
We are, and we are all one, and we're all united. When we unite with a common purpose, this is what is changing the world. And so, let's begin.
I pray for you. I pray for me. We started out so innocently. We learned to take what we need. Forgive us for our greed. Let's dance. Let's smoke the hookah and dance. Let's smoke the hookah and dance. Rome, it was not built in no day, and time stands still for no one, they say. Yes, you will pass the same way. Dance. We smoke the hookah and dance. We smoke the hookah and dance. Confucius, great prophecy. Fall now to their knee. Watch, watch, their palms bleed. Dance. We smoke the hookah and dance. But in a time of man-made disease, my friends fall like leaves from the trees. Now there's only frozen streams. Dance now Why don't you dance now? Oh, get up and dance now. We smoke the hookah and dance. It's black, it's white, it's scorched, it's dry. Show me a minority who hasn't suffered or cried. Living in a land where freedom calls. Dance, say. We smoke the hookah and dance. We smoke the hookah and dance. But in a land of poverty, the hungry feed off of their dream, waiting for the world to turn. Dance! We smoke the hookah and dance. We smoke the hookah and dance. Get up. Stand up. They are your rights. These are human rights. Unite, people. Eliminate war. You are the key to every door. You hear the lies, you see the truth. Dance, say. We smoke the hookah and dance. We smoke the hookah and dance. We started out so innocently. We started out so innocently. We started out so innocently. We smoke the hookah and dance.
Thank you so much, Raspin. If you want to know more about Raspin, purchase his CDs, and I want to book him for a party, go to Raspin.com. That is Raspin.com. Befriend him on Facebook, Raspin Music, Raspin. Thanks for being on the show today.
Thanks
and
for
please
having me.
Promise to come back
I
soon.
will.
Okay.
Peace and be kind to everybody out there.
Good. What great parting words. Again, I'd like to give a great big thanks to all the people who make this show happen. The show is produced by Bradley Quick Productions, and it's been made possible by Fred Siegel, Google, The Salvation Army, Universal Studios, Milestone Ranch, Malibu, Tim Allen, Marilyn Toth, our fantastic engineer Rob Gainey, and many others, including the Cool Change Foundation. Cool Change Radio is your home for self-improvement. And please remember that your words and thoughts are powerful. Every one counts, so make your words to yourself sweet and loving. Become your own beloved. Love yourself for where you've come from and how you've arrived here. You love yourself for where you are. No matter what happens, just love yourself while it's happening. This is the way to honor the truth of who you really are. You are lovable, you are loved, you are loved. And remember, life is made up of billions of choices. It is your life. Choose consciously, choose wisely, choose happiness by choosing love. And remember, in order to co-create the world we deserve, we must be willing to be awake and aware at all times, and be willing to take 100% responsibility for all of our actions. So let us become conscious co-creators together and change this crazy world. I'll see you next week on Tuesday, right here at 2 p.m. on Cool Change Radio. Bye for now.
You have been listening to Love and Miracles with Dorothy Lee Donahue. Dorothy is here to assist you in awakening, accelerating, and activating your consciously co-created new life every Tuesday afternoon from 2 to 3 p.m. here at the Cool Change Radio Network. Listen each week and/or hear and share the archived shows from this network's website. Remember, it's time to co-create your new world, so keep the conversation going by visiting Dorothy's group at lifechangesnetwork.com. That's lifechangesnetwork.com, where you can share your experiences of co-creating your new world in real time. To learn more about Dorothy's work, workshops, and her products, or to book a private one-on-one consultation with Dorothy, visit DorothyDonahue.com. That's Dorothy, D-O-R-O-T-H-Y, Donahue, DONAHUE.com, DorothyDonahue.com. Or call 1-858-349-8952, 1-858-349-8952. You can always email Dorothy directly at loveandmiracles@gmail.com. That's loveandmiracles@gmail.com. Finally, let Dorothy know what love and miracles you are looking to co-create in your life, or what questions you need answers to, which could all be future topics for the show. Until next time, thank you for listening and watching Love and Miracles with Dorothy Lee Donahue.